Alright, look. It's... Apparently the Gearbox conference was real bad. Like, I wasn't there for it. But man, it's going to be hard to outdo that Square Enix conference in terms of absolute trash. Like, that was a bruh moment of a conference. Like, okay, the Guardians of the Galaxy game looks good, and I was legitimately really enjoying the dialogue. It was a lot of fun. Slime Rancher 2 wasn't announced during that. I'm specifically talking about the Squenix conference, but Slime Rancher 2 is very pog. That's very good. But Guardians of the Galaxy looked good. The dialogue had me cackling, like, legitimately. It should have been sewn for 20 minutes straight, but honestly, it was all pure gameplay, and it gives you a good idea of what the gameplay is going to be like. And there's also the fact that, there's also, like, you know, Final Fantasy Origins looks pretty good. It's by Team Ninja, who also made Neo 2, which is a nearly flawless game, in my opinion. Like, Neo 2 is Bo Black's video? What do you mean? What happened? Who's Bo Black's? Whomst is that? Never heard of him in my life. Oh boy. That's all he does. You know what? Whatever. Fair enough. Fair enough, Tim. Anyways, I did end up beating Cannoneer and Bladebearer off stream, and then I went and picked up some stray vestiges that I missed. There's still a few others that I need to get. I also did another depths map, because why not? But yeah, no, I highly doubt anything's going to come of that. So yeah, on we go. Through here. We got one more fight before the last couple areas. And that fight is Juzo Mito, the bastard himself. You know, the Squenix showcase was like, you could charitably call it lackluster. Charitably. You know, I'd switch out for Io, but with the next boss being Juzo Mito, I feel like having Yakumo makes thematic sense. Like, that's because, you know, Juzo Mito ruined his life in a lot of ways, so it's closure. It's closure. Alright. And here we go.
Stop right there, Mito.
Your persistence is tiring.
So tell me, just what exactly are you after anyway? What do you have to gain in reviving the Queen?
Reviving the Queen?
What's so damn funny?
I've collected enough data already. I have no more use for the Queen.
Then why?
Let me ask you something. Do you ever sit back and wonder why you were created in the first place? Or why revenants have power far beyond that of mere humans?
That's simple. Everyone knows it was to stop the Queen when she frenzied.
Aren't you forgetting something? The day of the Great Collapse. The creatures that caused all that ruin. Both Revenants and the Queen were created to eliminate.
I need to see
those
something about Hollow Knight.
survivors.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm focusing on the cutscene.
Yet they are all still incomplete. I wanted to witness Gregorio's monstrous transformation with my own eyes, but sadly it cannot be. Now, allow me to show you the truth of all.
Yeah, Deep Net sucks.
That can't be.
The cage is unlocked.
Ugh. My throat. There's Gregorio Silva. Remember, Silva was keeping the Jail of the Mist isolated. That wall of red mist was being held up by him. And now that he's frenzied, the wall keeping the Revenants from the outside world is about to fall away.
The red mist is fading? go out. We can leave. Yes! We're free! We can finally escape this horrible prison. We've been here so long. Ah! What the hell? Damn it, what's going on? What is that thing? No, please! Someone help! Please help me! I'm still alive?
That was Diospeda, an origami from the God Eater series. The red mist wasn't to keep the revenants in, it was to keep the origami out. Code Vein is a God Eater game.
The mist isn't fading. All those relics, and yet somehow he still resists. Stubborn fool. I'll finish you with my own hands. How can you still not understand? You all saw him too. The world outside is overrun with creatures that devour everything in their path. They will be the source of even greater strength for all revenants. Evolution is everything. It is our duty, our very hope as a species. Gregorio didn't see that, the blind fool. So he created the red mist as a cage and sealed away all his research. He was satisfied with merely eliminating the feeble horrors within his pen, and thus foolishly halted the march of progress. But the horrors outside continued to evolve, until finally they transcended revenants and became an existential threat. You fools noticed nothing! Our prison of red mist became a barricade, protecting revenants from the horrors that awaited them beyond its borders. All this time you were being shielded by Gregorio from reaching your true potential. The hypocrisy turns my stomach. But now the time has finally come for us to leave the cradle. Let us all rise and ascend the ladder of evolution together.
You bastard. After all you've done, just how many more lives are you willing to sacrifice?
Enough, Mito. We won't let you do this.
A pity. Those who are too weak to keep up with the speed of progress do not deserve to live.
What swill?
We will stop you. After all they've done for everyone. The successors will not have suffered in vain.
And here we go. Let's put an end to this bastard once and for all, shall we?
Bring it any time.
Juzo Mito. No. Yakubo, please. Oh god, I got knocked down. Oh god, I can't use my abilities. I've been bamboozled. Oh god, he's buffing. Okay. Come on. Can we one try this? Can we one try this? Oh, rip Juzomito, never stood a chance. I think now's a good time to mention that I fully upgraded all of my gear. Or, well, I fully upgraded my sword off screen.
Judging by the state of the Red Mist, I'd guess that Silva is in a lull at the moment. Still, he has to be on the brink of frenzy.
That means it's only a matter of time. Is there a way we can prevent it?
Well, we can quell the relics. We should be able to help him.
Are you sure? Physically, it is possible. You might be able to take on Silva's relic. But if you do, it will mean taking on Silva's mission as well. And that will not be an easy burden to bear.
Our world cannot survive without the power of the Red Mist. And that means you would have to sit on that throne forever. Are you truly prepared to accept that fate?
Remember, you're not alone. I may not be able to help you in any tangible way. But at the very least, I'm willing to accompany you on the journey.
No.
You got a big burden to carry there. Good thing I'm around to help lift it.
We're friends. We'll fight together.
I love this game. I love it so much. Like, legitimately just absolutely adore this game. Alright, Juzomito's been stopped. But he still set his plan in motion. So he may have killed the man himself. His machinations are still trying to ruin everything. So we got to stop Silva before he frenzies. I'm like 95% certain that Juzomito is the only boss in the game that is not some manner of frenzied revenant.
After the battle against the Queen, my teacher's fighting style had changed into something strange.
And also, we've got something. Map Fiery Oblivion, Celestial Ice Prism, and Eternal Abyss.
Still, the missions with him were fun.
Those are the depths maps of the DLC. I think it would be in our best interest to devote an entire stream to the DLC. But depending on how things pan out, we might do them this stream. Because what I want to do is I want to get to the final boss. Then I want to stop there, do the DLC, do all the vestiges, do all the depths, and then take on the final boss, and then do that lore stream, and then take on the final boss. And after that, we'll do a stream where we discuss the Code Vein streams, discuss how it went, while we play something else, and then we'll announce the next stream. Which is one I'm really excited for. I'm not giving any spoilers. Well, okay, I'll give you a hint. It is a very tonally different game. Well, tonally and visually. So, you know, going to be a bit of a mood whiplash going from this to that. Provisional Government Outskirts. Second to last area. Fun fact, I'm like 95% certain that this is a more destroyed version of the area where the memories of our character took place. Like, this is that area, but even more decimated than it was during Operation Queenslayer.
No harm in being prepared.
You are a sniper. Why did you run in? Oh, hold on. I need to go switch out for EO. Because I was only using Yakumo because, one, I needed the damage during the during Cannoneer and Blade Bearer, and two, for thematic reasons during Juzo Mido. I can't imagine streaming on the day of E3 on an E3 day is my smartest decision for like view numbers, but not sure I care. Having anyone here is nice. This thing is so stupid. I feel like I say this every stream, but it bears repeating. Whoever made this weapon, whoever decided it should be this good, you are a madman, or madwoman, or mad whatever you identify as. I don't judge. Why not stream E3? Because the last time I tried to do something like that, it didn't pan out. Remember when I tried to stream the Game Awards and it was just laggy as hell? Besides, I'm not the kind of person to watch every conference. I only watch the conferences where stuff might show up that interests me. So, like, I was hoping for a Drakengard remake. So... And I was hoping for a Drakengard remake. So, I watched the Square Enix, You wanna... Okay, there we go. So, I was hoping for Drakengard remake, so I watched the Square Enix, conference. And Nintendo always just has stuff I'm interested in, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Nintendo conference. They've always just been, like, mediocre at worst. EO, please do something about them. Oh, this is a mistake. Oh god, oh god. EO, please! Can I hit this? Come on. Yes! You fool! You've fallen for one of the classic blunt. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I think we got everyone. Alright, so now I can go over here in peace. There's nothing really there. And Nintendo fans can be pretty bad, but honestly, like, every fandom has its problems. I don't think there's a truly good fandom out there for, like, a popular thing. The niche fandoms are always the ones that are good. I'm not saying all niche fandoms are good. Just saying that whenever there's a good fandom, it's a niche thing. Whoa, 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 where did that lady come from? She came from, like, around a corner in in an instant. What was that? This weapon makes me feel like I'm cheating. Also, I think it's a cool little environmental detail that you can still see thorns that were fired by the queen, like, embedded in the ground. I think that's a neat little detail. Alright, so I guess I should just keep going this way then. Or not? Oh! Oh, I almost walked off the cliff because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, here we go. This is where I'm supposed to go. Come on. There we go. Good grief. The damn dogs are so annoying. I mean, then again, it's a Souls-like, so the dog enemies are always going to be, like, the worst to deal with. Like, they're just so jumpy, and they have such small hitboxes. And they always attack way faster than they need to. Pretty much the only game where, ooh, I can actually upgrade my Blood Veil soon. That's cool. Or, well, next chance I get, I can upgrade my Blood Veil. But, the only FromSoft game that the dogs have never been a frustrating enemy in are Sekiro, because they literally die in one hit. That's it. Like, they just die instantly from anything. Which means you can just, like, hit them from afar. Whoa, okay. I'm so sad that Babylon's Fall doesn't look good. Because, like, it's a Platinum game, you know? They've made so many good games. But then they just come out of nowhere with, like, this abject garbage. That's like... I don't get it. Why is it a live service? Who does this benefit? They're going to get clowned into oblivion by people because no one likes live services anymore, and anyone who unironically gets excited for a live service is suffering from extreme brain rot or doesn't understand what makes them bad. Like, I'm speaking as someone who likes Destiny 2. If you've played one live service game, you've played them all. They're just mediocre MMOs. It's literally all they are. They try to do it like, oh, it's a live service. No, it's a massively multiplayer online video game. Stop trying to claim it's something else. And in the case of, like, for example, like, what they're doing with, you know, brain fart, what they're doing with Babylon's Fall, they're not even making it, like, massively multiplayer online. It's just an online co-op live service game. Who wanted this? Just make... Platinum Games, you are known for making good single-player games. Stick to that. Or at the very least, if you're going to make a co-op game, don't make it a live service. Just make it, hey, this is an action game that you can play with your friends. I don't think anyone would mind that. You don't have to make it a live service. Just make it a fun co-op action game. That's all you need to do. Honestly. If you ever have the time, I highly recommend checking out a video by Accursed Farms called Games as a Service is Fraud. It's a really great video, and honestly, I wholeheartedly agree. Like, the basic conceit of it is games as a service are... A good is being presented as a service, and then they destroy that good later down the line by shutting down the servers and making it so that you can't repair that good. Or, like for example, on Steam, I own the Slaughtering Grounds because my boyfriend bought it for me as a joke. Those games got removed from Steam. You can no longer legally obtain them, but if I wanted to, for whatever reason, I could download the Slaughtering Grounds and just play it.
Wonderful. What happened? I thought I heard... Which blood veil?
There's literally nothing stopping me from doing that.
Make sure you get back.
But a game like Gigantic, which was an online multiplayer free-to-play game, which, by the way, is actually really good from what I understand, or was. The servers were shut down, so even though you can download the game, you can't play it anymore. Now, granted, it's free to play, but a game like Destiny 2, when that game gets shut down, you're going to have, like, paid money for expansions you can't access anymore. Because the game's servers are gone. And because it's an online-only game, you can't play that game anymore. It's so stupid. It's like... And like Anthem, people who bought Anthem, like, there are people out there who like Anthem, and power to them, you know? You know? Like, if you like Anthem, power to you. But that game's going to get shut down eventually. Sooner than we think because of the Anthem 2.0 rework getting vetoed by EA. So, when that happens, the people who spent $60 for Anthem, I forgot to lower the ladder. I'm so stupid. The people who paid $60 for Anthem are going to be are going to be left with an unfixable product that they paid money for. You know? It's planned obsolescence with items that are not that should not be compatible with that concept. And it's terrible for games preservation, you know? Because, like, you know, Final Fantasy XIV, great game, absolutely fantastic game. Someday the servers are going to go down and you can't play it anymore. Now, in that case, you're paying a subscription for it, so I don't know if that counts as fraud. Because, you know, it's not billed as a good, it's billed as a service. It's like, this is, you know, this game you have to pay a subscription for in order to play it past a certain point. So, like, it's entirely possible that, you know, like, that's completely fine. But if Final Fantasy XIV was just sold up front for a set price, then that would not be okay. And in either case, it's bad for games preservation because they're probably not going to give us any way to play it once the servers go down. Like, I would love to play Gigantic someday. I would. I would absolutely adore it. But I can't. Because the game is dead, and they shut down the servers, and there's no way to play it anymore without doing something illegal. You know? And that's terrible. Because games are works of art. They are art pieces. Some of them are not good art pieces, but they're still art. And to have that art be inaccessible to everyone after a certain point is just... I'm sorry, it's wrong. And it completely spits in the face of everyone who worked on that piece. And yeah, they're making a game. Some people are making a game called Project Stamina, which looks really good, and it's a spiritual successor to Gigantic. But it's not Gigantic, you know? Gigantic in its original form is dead and gone. Project Stamina is not the return of Gigantic. It's a replacement for it that has its own identity and is, like... It's basically the closest thing to legally playing Gigantic we'll ever have. I don't know, man. It sucks. I just want to play video games without having to worry about this games as a service thing. Like, okay, if you're going to make a game as a service, at the very least, provide your players with some way to play it offline with all the content they downloaded and stuff. That way, like, if they did that, I wouldn't mind. You know, you want to make a games as a service and give us the ability to play it offline, go ahead. That's fine. I don't mind. But they don't. So many of them don't. I can't play Destiny if my internet's off. It just isn't possible. And it sucks. It really does. And it sucks, too, for people who, like, don't have, like, good internet. Like, if someone lives in some, like, some region of the world that isn't, like, that satellites don't cover all too well, then they're SOL on playing games like Destiny 2, you know? Because their internet is going to be slow. Like, that's the whole reason people railed against Microsoft for trying to make it so that the Xbox One had to be connected to the internet to be used. Because that's incredibly unfair to people who don't have internet connections at all, let alone good ones. Sucks, you know? I should probably shut up. I'm being incredibly negative, I'm sorry. I've just got a lot on my mind after that Square Enix presentation. Well, okay. Square Enix slap to the face is probably more accurate. They showed off literally 3 seconds of Nier Reincarnation. Just to say, hey, there's gonna be an English translation, which we already knew. Like, we already knew that was happening, guys. I don't even know why I bother putting on that damage buff that goes away when you get hit. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, I lose it immediately. I love how when they get hit by an attack that knocks them down, sometimes they just, like, fall down in, like, half a second. It's so funny. Like, they're just gone. Alright, you have a good one, Smug. Sleep well, dude. Don't feel obligated to, like, apologize for needing to get some damn sleep. Like, sleep is literally just a necessity of the human body. Are you okay, sir? Oh, EO, do not knock me off the edge! Every time I lose this immediately. I can't keep a hold on that buff. Maybe I shouldn't be using it when I'm running a build designed for tanking and dealing a lot of damage. Just a thought, you know? Oh god! Oh god! For some reason I thought that was EO for a second. Is my brain okay? Oh, okay. Short answer, no. It's really not. It's been a bit of a day, so, you know. Brainbad.mp4. Oh no! No, 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 no! Get me out of here! Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Alright. Ugh. Okay. Now to go over here. Pretty sure I'm almost done with this area. Yeah, the areas in this game kind of go by pretty quick. Ah, this part again. Yeah, no, this is 100% the memory area. That's actually pretty cool. Actually, I don't think we're almost done. I think I misjudged it a bit. Wait. Nope. Nope, we're almost done with this area. Okay. Hey, remember the Queen's Knight? He's back. Queen's Knight Reborn. Okay. Heal up, heal. Come on, heal up. Come on. Oh, that's poison. That's 100% poison. Wait, no, that's not poison. That's a leak. But it's still bad news. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was a mistake, sir. How many times have we actually died? I'm curious. Like, how many times have we actually been killed by enemies or bosses? I'm pretty sure most of our deaths have been the cliffs.
Wait a moment. That lost left a vestige behind. There is something somehow familiar about it. I would like to know what memories it contains. Would you show them to me?
They don't even give you an option.
I know that there is a monster growing inside of me. I know. But am I strong enough to beat it? I won't run. I can't run. I have to keep fighting.
Poor Cruz deserved better. She deserved a lot better.
It shouldn't be like this. I can't feel you. I would be betraying everyone, even my father. But this monster is too much for me. I can't fight it.
So there it is. The attendants were created by the last fragments of Cruz's true self to watch over the successors, to soothe those who were suffering because of her failure. It's, yeah. Poor Cruz.
So, that gives me some explanation. Her desire to comfort and support the afflicted, mixed with the despair she felt for her own situation. It was Cruz's vestige that had created the attendance of the relics. She was afraid the same mistake would occur again. That's why we can only remain by their sides. We are incomplete. Please, take me with you to where Silva is. As the Queen, Cruz's existence was one long, constant struggle. She fought until the very end against the monster inside her, desperate to save revenants from their thirst. I want to deliver salvation, not just consolation. I want to bring about all of the wishes Cruz had for her people. The wishes of the attendants, of my sisters. I want to be the one who finally makes them a reality. I know that this is not part of my duty, but even so, it is something I need. Something my heart cries out for. So, if it isn't too much to ask, please.
Ishtar, Code Owner Cruz Silva. Features gifts that aid attacking and defending, including gifts involving self-sacrifice. Now, something interesting to point out. Once I get to it. We have this, right? All these. Oh. I could have sworn there was a unique blood code for the Queen. Hold on. Alright, guess not. But yeah, we now have Cruz's blood code. And on we move to the final area of the game. Wait, hold on. I think I missed something. Yeah, over there. Map, Zero District. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. I would have been very upset with myself if I had missed that. Area J11, Provisional Government Center. And there's an attendant here.
An attendant stays close, that is all. One must not interfere with the relics. In any case, there is little we
can do. Okay, then. I actually don't remember that happening. That's new and also extremely creepy. So, I hope everyone's doing okay today. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really quick. Hold on. Since we've got a moment here. Excuse me. Goodness, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So we've got a couple choices of where to go. Though I do believe that there's one correct place. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting beat up. I'm getting beat up. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we got these tendrils everywhere, which is very disconcerting, honestly. Can I grab this? Yes, I can. And it's just chemical lights. Okay. That was the wrong damn gift. Oh, oh. Don't hide behind your shield, little man. I say when he's like double my height. Hello, Lilac. Welcome to the stream. Okay. This weapon is so dumb. These are endgame enemies. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not falling for that. More Queen Titanium. Okay, something to keep in mind. You see this? Yeah. Yeah, something bad about this area. Yeah, no, that's completely fine, Lilac. You're completely fine. But yeah, one thing I don't like about this area is those tendrils back there. Your partners will get hit with them constantly. And that's annoying. Also, I believe the canonical reason these guys are all attacking you is because when Silva frenzied, so did they. So oh god, oh god. I am not getting schooled by this absolute pleb of an enemy. Quick! Gang up on him! Take his lunch money. That should not have worked as well as it did, but I am not complaining in the slightest. More items, more items, more items. Ah! Already a shortcut. Sure, go ahead. We need conversation topics anyway. Yeah, you're totally dead. Absolutely. No, I'm totally convinced that you're an actual corpse and not someone pretending to be dead for whatever reason. What is with enemies pretending to be dead in these games? Big bootleg mashup sort of thing. Ooh. Nice one, EO. Oh god! I swear with this sword, the entire game's, like, sound design just becomes Berserk 2016. Like that's it. That's all it is now. That sounds incredible. I will watch your career with great interest. Because frankly, it sounds funny. Okay. Well, what was the point of all that? Okay. Maybe it's just part of a larger shortcut later. Alright, so general rule of thumb of this area, if an enemy is stabbed through by one of these tendrils, then they're actually dead. If they aren't, then give them a whack to be sure. That's always cool. Honestly, I think more video game creepypastas could stand to take cues from the NES Godzilla story. Because, like, as annoying as its fans are with, like, begging me for, like, more Godzilla replay, even though I'm not the one making it, it is an incredibly interesting take to, like, oh god, I'm getting stun locked. Please. Oh god, this was a mistake. Just rushing in blind like that was a really bad idea. Granted, it worked out, but that doesn't mean it was a good plan. Then again, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, is it? That's how the saying goes, right? Getting a lot of Queen Titanium. Donkey Kong Country 4. What's funny is, wasn't there a Donkey Kong Country game for the GBA? Or not GBA, just the Game Boy? Ugh. The worst thing is always when you're trying to talk while fighting a yawn. Like, that's always a pain in the ass. Okay! Alright, I kind of deserve that. Fair enough, game. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I love how EO got hit. Never mind. EO, please. I mean, it's a bootleg. I'm not sure what you expect. Now here's a real question for you. Does Action Replay count as a bootleg? Like, I understand it's not an officially licensed product, but do you think it counts as a bootleg, or is it just like a really bad unlicensed game? Good grief, yo! That was brutal. Actually, a question. Would you say that, that Action Replay is, like, probably the earliest or most significant early case of, like, too much ambition, not enough ability?
Am I hallucinating? There are still revenants that can move around in this chaos. I don't know what outfit you're with, but can you help me gather some important documents? Silva is beginning to frenzy, and the effect is causing all the revenants nearby to lose themselves. I'm human, so I don't have to worry about joining the Lost. But fleeing here was the best I could do. So, if you could bring me any documents you come across, I'd really appreciate it.
You got it, dude. I will keep an eye out. There's one over in an area we've already been to, so we should probably go grab that just in case. Or not? Okay, you can't block that. I mean, hey. It's your life. You do with it as you please. Okay, this bit might get a little rough. I have not. Oh, you made a mistake, lady. Good grief, EO. By the way, I'm gonna admit something. These guys' swords are supposed to look different. But, I have a mod installed that makes them look like that because that sword is not obtainable as like an actual weapon, and I thought it looked really nice, so I downloaded a mod that replaced the model of one of the weapons with that. Like, they're actually not... Those guys' swords are not supposed to look like that, but they do because of mods. Should probably uninstall that mod. Hello. Okay. The OST has a lot of bangers. Of course, a Mega Man bootleg would have a really good soundtrack. Okay, you're not a fake. Mark of Honor. What the? Okay. Yeah, no. No, you're totally real. You're totally real. What kind of a fool do you take me for, Code Vein? Okay, well, what would you say is the worst bootleg you've ever seen? Like, in terms of, like, abject quality. Boar Parasite Report, okay. That's one. I kind of appreciate that they don't just call them important documents. They actually tell you, like, what the document is about. Hey, another shortcut. I remember really liking this area because of, like, how many shortcuts it has. It all does a good job of feeling, like, interconnected, you know? That's something I'm really excited about for Elden Ring. I can't wait to see how everything, like, fits together physically. God, some of these fights have been so messy. I'm playing like an absolute brainlet and yet somehow not being punished for it. I suspect that'll change soon. Yeah, no, this part... Nope. Nope. Sonic Adventure 7 on Game Boy Color. Hurts my eyes and ears and the gameplay is thumb spraining. Gotcha. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh god, I didn't... Come on with that. No. I take off my headphones and the music starts playing. Why? Actually, I'm gonna shower as well. It's been way too hot up here. Is the music going to play again when I put my headphones on? No, it's not. Okay. Give me a sec. Let me reopen Discord just in case something comes up. You never know. And on we march. So let's see. I believe we want to go this way. Yeah, okay, here we go. Actually, what am I doing? I should go back and spend my haze. I unlocked a shortcut and everything. What am I doing? I think. Did I unlock a shortcut? Yeah, I did. Okay, it's over here. Okay, let me use these lost shards and such. I wonder what haze actually is in universe. Like, obviously, gameplay-wise, it's a stand-in for souls and blood echoes and such. But, like, what is it actually supposed to be? Because, like, you know, you've got Ichor, which is the, which is mana. You've got regen, which is your healing. And then, of course, you've just got blood, which is how they... Honestly, I would have just made it blood. I would have made haze just blood. Because, like, we live in a... This is a game that is part of a genre where one of them... one of the games in that subgenre uses salt as their currency. Well, not... Well, not currency. Gold is the currency in that game, but you can. But it's what you use to level up. Like, I don't think anyone would have objected to blood being the experience points of this game. Swap back to the regeneration. And let's quickly top off our health. Okay, this room right here, this is a lot. You know what, I'm gonna use this really quick. Ah, crap, he noticed me. Our cover's blown. Okay. Sure, game. Sure. I mean, yeah, when you have bootlegs, some of them are going to remember how to do game design, but most of them are just looking for a quick buck, which is generally what makes them bad. You okay over there, EO? He's just pointing at me. Oh, hello. What was that? Io, where are you? Io! What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We bit off more than we could chew. We bit off more than we could chew. Run! Run for the hills! That is so bullshit. Like, come on. Oh god. Well, that could have gone a lot better. This is what happens when you underestimate a Souls-like, kids. Don't do drugs, stay in school. And don't underestimate a Souls-like. Like, ever. Well, the backstab thing just happened already. Good grief. Trying to do a backstab and it just refuses to work. Okay. Guess it's over here. Hey, you. I don't get why you can be stunned out of that. Especially in heavy armor, using a heavy weapon. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that would be very hard to stun someone out of. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, that one's dead. Take care of that one. What? Gotcha. Got him. All right. And got him. Okay. Okay. Those wall tendril things are so stress-inducing. Okay. Well, let's kick that down. Why not? A mighty warrior blocks your path. Well, Okay, mighty might be a bit of a stretch. More Queen Tungsten. Cool. Alright. Alright, buddy. Okay. Take that guy out. Alright, now let's pick up all the items around here. This is going pretty well. We've died, like, once. And it was a very unfortunate and kind of annoying death. But we're alive. We're managing. Somehow. I love aggro range. It's such a stupid mechanic. Like, look, she was in here watching that this whole time. She could have jumped in at any time. She had to, like, canonically know we were there. But because the game just wouldn't let her realize we were there, she ended up getting owned. Did I really just say that? God. I really just said owned in an unironic sense. Just wow. Oh, almost fell. Could have been bad. Okay. Now let's go see what that other item is. We'll have to be careful because, you know, there's a vine wall there, as in like the walls that produce those vines. I do not want to be anywhere near that when it goes off. But hopefully... Galaxy Brain! Let's go. Alright. Okay, actually, I think I need to go up there in order to move forward with my life. Or do I? No? Alright, well, where do I go then? I guess I go back. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, that was a bad idea. Alright, well, we survived. We are alive. Where did you come from? How long have you been there waiting for us? Like, my guy, you could have gone after us at any point, and then you just chose not to. Think, Mark. Okay. Alright, so now that I've done exploring around here, it's time to move on. You know, after a certain point, I have to wonder why Silva hired you people. What? That's not it? What? What? Huh? No, no, don't tell me this whole area was a diversion. Hold on. No, 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 no. Where do I go? What do I do? What is my purpose? And EO keeps getting hit. Then again, I don't really have any room to clown on her for that, because I'm just as bad, if not worse, sometimes. Okay, here we go. This looks like the way forward, I think. Possibly. I mean, the dots say I've been here before, but like... I'm so confused. There's got to be something I missed. Something, like, incredibly simple that I missed out of, like, just a failure to properly observe my surroundings, right? Like, that's got to be what's happening here. I missed a thing, and the game is punishing me for it, right? That's got to be what's happening. Oh no! Oh no! No! Crap! Crap! Oh! Alright, well I figured out where I need to go at the very least. So that's good. Even if it took me... In fact, I'm pretty sure the first time I went through this area, it took me, like, a long time to figure out where I need to go in this specific manner. I'm pretty sure this specific scenario happened to me during my first playthrough as well. Not my last playthrough, my first playthrough. Yeah, okay, Oh god, oh god, oh god. No, run, run! Okay. Now you. Buddy, all your friends are dead. I took care of them. Now get over here and fight me. Missed me with that. Not having any of that. I saw an attendant over there, back there, ready to throw hands. I should probably, should probably do that. It's good to have Io back after she got her butt kicked. Funny thing though, we've seen at least 3 attendants so far. One said something weird and then died. another one's over there waiting to throw hands, and then there's one over there that's just super silent and refuses to talk to us. I don't get it. There's no boss music. Well, sorry, ma'am. But I must... I'm sorry. Forgive me. There was no music at all during that fight, I just realized. Not even sad music, just pure silence. I kind of feel like a jackass for that. But it's not like she gave me a choice. She attacked me first. It was self-defense, but that doesn't mean I need to feel good about it, you know? Why didn't this dog help out that guy? Like, it did literally not... What was that? Excuse me? Alright, sure. There's something very funny to me about how I'm still just using a winter coat. Like... Another attendant. I like how EO's more of an example of what makes the attendants good protectors of their, you know, of their charges than the friggin' attendant we fought back there. Then again, we are also, like, way stronger than, like, 95% of the Revenant population right now, so... Like, we've become very powerful. We've become very powerful, so... It kind of makes sense that we're the ones who are able to absolutely thrash an attendant. Oh. It's the wolf guy from the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. Yep. I saw that coming. I knew one of those had to be alive. Alright. Real quick. Let's get this door open, right? And how close is this? Ooh, this actually puts us really close to the guy that we got that quest from, so you know what? And let's also do that. Okay. So we need to go this way, I believe. Yes, okay. I really just need to stop rushing in. Good grief, EO! EO is relentless. Literally cutting this dude to pieces. He doesn't even try to fight back. Apparently, mercy is not in this woman's vocabulary. And I thought Yakumo was ridiculous. Nope. Just nope. Let me guess.
After all, that is the duty with which I have
You're alive? No? Actually, you're not. Okay. Alright, I think we've gotten all of the Eos vestiges. I think that's the last one. Another attendant.
I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Alright. I believe this is the last one we need to do. I don't even know if we need to do this. But let's do it anyway.
You're always standing around and protecting me. I don't need you to do that, you know.
Are you saying that you have no need of me, successor?
No, that's not what I mean. Just, I don't want you to waste your whole life on me. I'll be all right. You should live for yourself.
Live for myself? My successor, he said I should live for myself instead of as an attendant of the relics. But to what end? My duty, the entire reason for my existence, is to stand by my successor. If I were to abandon my duty, then my life would have no meaning. Successor, forgive me, but this is the only place I have. I can belong nowhere else. As your attendant, protecting you is my duty. I was made to stand by your side, and so, as long as you remain in this place, I will also remain. Now and forever, until the time of your salvation.
You know, if you think about it, Silene chose to stay by his side. So, even though she was still doing her duty, from that point forward, she was doing it because, well, she wanted to. She may have just gone back to point one, but she did it for her own reasons. I find the attendants so interesting, because like they clearly see themselves as incomplete, but But it's very obvious they aren't. You know, especially not Io. Io was very much like. Honestly, I think that Io is the closest to Cruz of any of the attendants.
An attendant can only find meaning in the pursuit of their mission. There can be no other life for them beyond the one they were made for. That sort of life. It seems like such an awkward, sad existence. If I had never met you, I think by now I would also be.
I mean, you're my attendant, Io.
I've been with. Please, Spin a thread of memory for me.
Okay, we've got a lot of these to do. I wish we could save them for the lore stream, but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Allow me to take you to the successor. And so, with those words, I was taken to a facility. There I saw other attendants lying on beds, all of them connected to machines. It appears to be a laboratory of some kind. However, no matter how desperately I search, I cannot find my successor.
Oh God, what happened here?
Still, I can feel it. It feels like my successor is so close. A man named Mito, in the pursuit of his research, performed experiments on the other attendants and turned them all to ash. Even now, I can still feel my successor somewhere nearby. I have to keep searching for them. It is hard for me to move, but I must. I have a duty to ease the suffering of my successor. I must fulfill my duty.
Of course Mito would perform experiments on the attendants. Of course he would do horrible things to them. He's better off dead, that asshole. Good riddance.
Completely heedless of oneself or others, wandering lost and directionless, hoping only for the safety and well-being of their successor. I was the same way. Even when another attendant attacked and came close to frenzy right before my eyes, even then, I could not break my focus. But I wonder, is that really how it should be? I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Alright. And then these last three are for nameless attendants that we've never met. Then again, no, we did kill one and get a vestige from her. So, okay.
Successor, please. Please, not that song. The burden of it is too much to bear. Hearing that melody, it awakens the sin sleeping within us. Please, forgive me. Please, I'm sorry. My sin.
Well, now we know why, now we know why Eva's attendant was standing so far away from her crypt. She was like a mile away from her crypt. Like, I can't hear that song. It's... Hunters, the term for revenants that hunt down and kill other revenants apparently at random. I bet you that's what invasions were supposed to be. Like, that's the term for, like, invaders. Like, it was supposed to be hunters. I'm so sad that there wasn't an invasion system in this game. PvP in this game would be so wild.
Yaku motorboat them titty.
Welcome to the stream, Weird.
I don't understand. Why was she apologizing? The sin within us. What was she referring to? What could it be that I have
By the way, you missed a plot twist, Weir, earlier in the stream. It turned out that God Eater is like, no, Code Vein is in the same world as God Eater. The Jail of the Mist was made to keep the... What was that? But yeah, the Jail of the Mist was made to keep the Aragami out, not to keep the Revenants in. Which means Code Vein is a God Eater game. And I think chronologically it takes place before God Eater 1. If I remember correctly. And you know, maybe we'll someday we'll stream God Eater.
I've been waiting.
I'd like that.
Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
I'd like to do that. Sometime. God Eater is a Monster Hunter style game made by the same people that made Code Vein. And Aragami is like an Aragami is basically a life form made up of... Okay. An Aragami is a life form made up of a bunch of microscopic life forms that adapt characteristics of whatever they eat. And they can eat literally anything. And they've become so widespread that some Aragami have actually, like, from eating trees, have become capable of producing oxygen themselves. So humanity's kind of caught in, like, well, we need to get rid of the Aragami because they're trying to kill us, but at the same time, they're also keeping us alive.
No, I cannot let myself fall here, in this place. I must find my successor. I must defend my successor. I have to go on.
And the reason the series is called God Eater is because the people who fight Aragami are called God Eaters, and they actually have a bit of the Aragami's essence embedded into them, so that they can wield weapons called God Arcs, which can hurt the Aragami, because literally nothing besides an Aragami can hurt an Aragami. Though from the sound of it, it sounds like Revenants are able to bypass that, though I personally have a theory that Revenants are themselves Aragami to some extent. There's a few connections, like Aragami and Revenants both...
I suppose many attendants must have met the same fate, struggling to be with their successors, but turned to ash without ever meeting them. And it could have been the same for me. If I had made one mistake, I would have been doomed as well. The attendants, they could only live in accordance with their mission. It's possible they might have been able to survive if they had only chosen another way.
Yeah, there's also the fact that, like, Revenants and Aragami both disperse when they die and reform elsewhere, destroying the heart, or in the Aragami's case, the core is the only way to kill them permanently. There's also the fact that, like, they eat things like Revenants draw blood, and void type Revenants, like the main character, can actually gain blood codes from Revenants they kill or share or draw blood from, whereas Aragami gain aspects of whatever they eat. So, for example, the thing I said earlier, there's a lot of connections. I'm convinced that Revenants are, like, basically Aragami, or at the very least are related to them.
I've been waiting. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Alright, we got 2 more to do, and then we can move on.
Forgive me, my successor. I promised that I would defend you. As your attendant, it was my duty. But I could not prevent your frenzy. In the end,
I'm convinced that that was the attendant of the nameless successor, and when she frenzied, she turned into the boss in front of that crypt. I don't remember, like, the tyrant of something. I don't remember its name entirely. But it wielded an axe much like attendants did.
Attendant lost their successor to frenzy, and then succumbed to it themselves. If all we can do is stand by and watch, while we lose the ones we've been charged to protect, then does our presence serve any purpose? As attendants, what good do we do?
Oof. EO, are you okay? Are you, like, mentally okay right now? I don't think you're mentally okay right now. Also, I just noticed that one part of EO's mask is broken off. Like, the mask is still functional, but one of the eye visors is gone. Alright. Last Eos vestige. A small crystal repaired from fragments contains the memories of a devoted attendant. It's going to be very interesting to see what this one's like. Because I actually don't remember much about this one. Could also be this one that was protecting the Darkseeker successor.
I am able to ease your suffering, even if it is only by the smallest amount. Then I would gladly sacrifice myself to do so. After all, that is the duty with which I have been entrusted. It is my reason to be. For now, and always.
No, this is a different one. I wonder if anyone's actually going to turn up to that lore stream. I mean, I still want to do it. But, you know.
Is it really meant to be this way? Do all attendants have to sacrifice their lives for the sake of their successors? It does not seem right, but could it be that I'm mistaken?
Alright, that's all the Eos vestiges taken care of. Or Eos, or however you say it. Yo! Oops. Well, womp womp and all that. Good grief, this is a long elevator. This is a really long elevator, holy cow. There we go. Oh god, what happened here? Bunch of dead attendants.
cannot understand. The actions you've chosen to take, they can bring nothing but further disaster to this land. I cannot allow that mistake to repeat itself a second time. Stand by their side and attend to them. That is enough. It is the duty with which we have all been entrusted. If you lose your way, if you take one false step, it will lead to that same result. That's not true. Yes, as attendants, it may be that we were all born from Cruz's weakness, but we are not all identical to one another. Our experiences are unique. Through our journeys, I have experienced the memories of so many different people. I have witnessed the passion with which they lived their lives. And what I've found for every single one of those people is that they fought as hard as they could to survive. They pushed themselves for the sake of others to keep living. It didn't matter if they had lived as a human or if they had lived as a revenant. They still struggled on. It was the same for the successors, just as it was for so many of our poor sisters. I do not wish to cling to a futile mission out of fear and let myself stand by, hoping for a peaceful ending. I will struggle. I will fight against Cruz's sin and against my duty. What it means to be alive. Io, it's true. There does seem to be something different within you. Something that sets you apart from the other attendants. Very well. I bequeath all to you. And so, I beg of you, please, save everyone.
Now, if we had not saved the other successors, then that dialogue would have been a lot more defeatist. So the fact that we got the uplifting, hopeful dialogue there means that we are good to go. Now, Jail of the Stagnant Blood. That's Silva over there. Our final opponent before the end. Now, let me just spend my haze. Save and return to title screen. Because we are done for now, for tonight. But I'm gonna just talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you all about what I'm gonna do. I mentioned this earlier, but just as a refresher, my plan is, first of all, we're going to devote an entire stream to doing the DLC. And then we're going to do a lore stream where we do all of the vestiges. And then we're going to fight the final boss. And after that, we will play something else where we talk about the playthrough and wind down. And then, after that, we will announce the next stream. So yeah, I will see you all next time, where we tackle the depths of the DLC. See you all then.